Okay, the presentation it will be in next period. Now we'll be discussing about okay liquid exercise of this one. Eh? Okay. Uh, I think this diagrammatic questions already done. Questions already done. What is left? What is left? Give reasons. Okay. Today we'll discuss give reasons. Other questions you do yourself, right? Okay. What do we do? In this time, we will discuss question answers, and after completion of exercise of this one, we will discuss questions of another book also, means government book one. Will that be better or not? Because it is based on like that. So yesterday I taught you some numerical problems from there, and I will guide you some more right now also. Okay. Give reasons. So give reasons also you have to give in reasons in a systematic way. You take out your rough copy and write down. Generally, what do? You open your fair copy and write down in the rough way. Copy is fair, way is rough. What is this? Then it makes too much tough. Rough becomes tough. Master Nirajan, what is your copy? What is your pen? Either rough copy or fair copy. I told you to take out rough copy. Yes, sir. And here also just going to cover one day 2 flaps with ribbon. Nirajani. Nirajan becomes Nirajani. Okay, give reasons are here. Shall we discuss? Question number 5A. Please write down the answer in systematic order. Water is used to cool the hot engines of vehicles. What's the reason?
Because it has high specific heat capacity.
Yeah, water is used to cool the hot engines of vehicles because it has very high specific heat capacity. Inside the bracket, write down 4200 joule kg minus 1 degree centigrade minus 1. 4200 joule per kg per degree centigrade. And it can absorb large amount of heat. It can absorb large amount of heat. Finish. Number E. I have said you to write in rough copy. Don't make your fair copy rough copy. Fair copy should be fair copy. Rough copy should be rough copy. And your nails should be short. That thing, do you know or not? Or which one? Number B. What does the question say? During a high fever, a piece of wet cloth is placed on the forehead of a patient. Wet cloth means there is presence of water. Water has very high specific heat capacity inside the bracket, and it can absorb more amount of heat and tries to maintain the body temperature or lower the body temperature. Right? Means at the time the temperature is high, no? In high fever, temperature goes more than 102, 103, 104 also. Right? So when wet cloth is kept, whatever heat is present, it is absorbed and temperature will decrease. Yes or no? In that way we have tried. Can you? Question number C. When a beaker filled with water at 4 degrees centigrade is cooled or heated, the water overflows from the beaker. Why?
It's expanding.
Yes, when water at 4 degrees centigrade is cooled, then it expands. Due to expansion, the water overflows from the beaker. And water has least volume at 4 degree centigrade. Volume least, temperature more, isn't it? So, when a beaker filled with water at 4 degrees centigrade is cooled or heated, the water overflows from the beaker because it expands as water has least volume at 4 degrees centigrade. In that way you have to write down, right? Understood? Now let's discuss next question. What is the next question? Next question is number D. Mercury is heated faster than water.
Your specific heat capacity is less than water.
Yeah, mercury is heated faster than water because specific heat capacity of mercury is very less
And it can absorb more.
and its temperature rises faster because specific heat capacity is inversely proportional to difference in temperature. Specific heat capacity is inversely proportional to difference in temperature. Okay. Now number E. What does the question say? A clinical thermometer has a constriction above the bulb.
Sir, to not come down the mercury. No?
Yeah.
Yes.
So a clinical thermometer has a constriction above the bulb so that mercury level does not decrease.
Yes, for
Mercury level does not decrease because it prevents from backflow of mercury. It prevents from backflow of mercury. You have seen here, King, no? Where is the diagram? Diagram is a little bit up. Where is the diagram? There was a lovely diagram was there. Yeah, here is the diagram. But this is not a clinical thermometer. This is a laboratory thermometer. I think in diagrammatic question there was a question, right? Diagrammatic question.
No, no. Slow down.
The diagrammatic question where is it gone?
Next.
It's here. Here is king, isn't it?
Yes.
So it prevents from backflow of mercury. That's why we can measure the temperature very easily, right? Now what is the next question?
When we get out
When we get out of bed on a very cold morning, we feel the air in the room is cold. But when we come back after staying out for some time, we feel the air in the same room is warmer. Why? When you get up early in the morning, we feel the air is cold. Why? We feel hot or cold. What's the reason? Why do we feel cold?
what is it not matching with your
Temperature doesn't match. And next thing, we feel cold means our body loses.
yes.
We feel warm means our body gains it. So when we get out of a bed on a very cold morning, we feel the air in the room is cold because our body loses heat. Our body loses heat. Right? But when we go outside for some time
Already gain.
and come again inside, at the time our body gains heat because the temperature of air outside the room is less, temperature of the air inside the room is more high. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So here what to mention? When we get out of a bed on a very cold morning, we feel the air in the room is cold because our body loses heat. But when we come back after staying out for some time, we feel the air in the same room is warmer because our body gains heat. How it gains heat? When you go outside, our body loses more and more heat or not? Because the temperature of air outside is much lesser.
Yes.
If we compare right now also, temperature outside is more or inside is more? Now temperature outside is more, it is summer season. But in winter season just opposite.
Yes.
Inside warmer, outside colder. Right? So here gaining of it and losing of it. So number G. What is the question here? Water is used in hot water bags. It has high specific heat capacity and it can give large amount of heat when it cools down.
For long period.
For yeah. It can give large amount of heat when it cools down for long period of time. Okay. So when specific heat capacity comes inside the bracket, write down 4200 joule per kg degree centigrade. Per degree centigrade. Joule kg minus 1, degree centigrade minus 1. Number H. Question. A digital thermometer is more advanced than a mercury thermometer. Why? Digital thermometer can measure the temperature in shorter time and it can show the accurate time measurement. It can show the accurate measurement because in the mercury thermometer? We don't know.
Now it's up.
When we're looking up, down, we have to make the level equal, isn't it? So it is a bit long process. Which one is short process?
This one.
This is a very short process. Next one. What is question here? Water cannot be used as a thermometric liquid. Why?
Sir, because it can absorb.
It has very large. It has more specific weight capacity. It cannot show the change in temperature in short period of time. It takes long time to show the difference. That's why it is useless. So it has very high specific capacity, and it can not show the difference in temperature easily. Right? Number J. The temperature of boiling water cannot be measured using an alcohol thermometer. Here is given water, here is alcohol.
Yes.
The boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. The boiling point of alcohol is 78 degrees centigrade. So, due to less boiling point of alcohol, we cannot measure the boiling point of water. So, here we have to mention boiling point of water and boiling point of mercury, alcohol. Boiling point of water is 4200 joule per kg degree centigrade per degree centigrade. Boiling point of alcohol is 7. Before measuring the temperature, it changes into vapor, then how to measure? Isn't it? Number K.
Days are very hot and nights are very cold.
Days are very hot and nights are very cold in deserts.
Yes, sir. Desert can absorb heat in day more and lose heat in
Desert is covered with sand.
Yes.
Desert is covered with sand. What is the specific capacity of sand? 800 joules. So during the day, sand can absorb the heat and temperature rises very fast. During night time, it loses the heat and temperature falls down very quickly. It goes up to minus also. That's why days are hot and nights are cold. Okay? Yeah. Number L. What are the questions say? The water in a well feels warmer early in the morning but colder during the day.
Because the can absorb sand. No.
There is sand also. Why not? Well means,
Yes.
so in morning time, the land has less temperature, water has more temperature.
Yes.
That's why the water feels warmer. Yes or no?
Yes.
But in daytime, the land gets heated faster.
Yes.
And land is hotter and water does not get heated faster. Water is colder. This thing happens. Specific capacity. Eh? Okay? Number M. What is here? We sweat in summer. Why do we sweat in summer? Yeah, our body temperature rises fast, and due to rise in temperature, it becomes hot. Or means we gain more heat. During summer season, what do? We gain more heat, and due to that, sweat is produced. Right? Number N. We wear warm clothes in winter to maintain body temperature or to provide sufficient heat. Because warmer clothes, they trap the heat. Warmer clothes, like if you come in the same dress, then condition is very critical or not. So we just ask you to use thermocoat or blazer or jacket or that bouquet jacket. I prefer that. Bouquet is there, no? That feather wala. Very warm. And gloves, muffler. Yeah, North Face also. Yeah, why not? Yeah, like that. It seems a bit light. It is quite light, but it traps more amount of heat. It does not allow the heat to move here and there. Number O. What is the question?
Water is stored in ocean body is colder than the water stored in metallic containers.
Two containers are there. One is Matako Gagro, another is Pital Gagro. So water kept in Matako Gagro is cold or Pital Gagro is cold? Why?
Because land absorbs less. No?
Because here we have to remember metal gets heated first, but the sand, okay, here we have to remember the sand does not get heated fast. When it is a bad conductor, then the heat present in the water is maintained in earthen part, but it is not maintained in metallic one. I mean, so suppose there are two vessels. How many vessels are there? So one pot is made up of earthen, or earthen means it is made up of soil, it is made up of metal. One is made up of earthen, mud, another is made up of metal. What is kept here? Water. And what is kept here? Water. It is good conductor or bad conductor? It is good conductor or bad conductor? So, if it is good conductor, then what will happen? It becomes hotter faster. When it becomes hot, that heat can be transported here. It becomes warmer. But earthen means, does it get heated faster? Because it is bad conductor. Then the temperature remains same. Suppose if it is 50 degree here, 50 degree here, after some time it may be 51, but it will be 60 or 65. Because it is hot, no? There may be transfer of heat. Next question. What is next question? P. What is the question here? The bulb of a thermometer is made of a thin wall, but the stem is thick walled. Bulb is thin and stem is thick. Why? What's the reason?
If it is thin, it can absorb heat fastly. No?
Yes. So if the bulb is made up of thin, then it can gain heat faster and it can be transported off easily because of that reason, right? Number Q. Water freezes from the upper to lower region in a vessel, but ghee and honey solidify from the lower to the upper region. Yes, this question was discussed. Read once again. What does the question say? Water freezes from why? Density of ghee and honey is more at solid state. Density of ghee and honey is more at solid state. That's why they solidify from lower region. But in case of water, density is maximum at how much? 40 centigrade. That's why it solidifies from upper region. Upper region, ice, but lower region is still there is water. Why? Because water at 40 degrees centigrade is heavier than ice, isn't it? But here solids are heavier than liquid. Okay, these are numerical problems. Oh, sorry, give reasons. Now let me discuss another books questions as well. Okay. Yes. Here are some questions so that we can discuss from here also. This is yours, class 10. Which statement defines it? Come on. Which statement defines it? Sorry? Total kinetic energy molecules.
No, first one.
Total kinetic energy of molecules, right?
No, sir.
Number B. On what basis can the increase in the volume of an object be explained when it is heated? Read here this thing. The kinetic energy of atoms molecules, the attraction between the atoms molecules, distance between the atoms molecules. On what basis can the increase in the volume of an object increase in volume? Which one is correct? Kinetic energy increases, attraction between the molecules decreases, distance between the atom molecule decreases. Increases, increases, decreases, increases. So which one is correct? Which one? First, second, third, fourth. So increase in volume, volume increases means kinetic energy increases. Then attraction between the atoms molecules also increases. Attraction increases and distance between the atoms and molecules decreases. Which one is correct?
Second one.
Second one is correct.
What also?
Okay.
Second. What also?
Hey, kinetic energy increases, attraction between the molecules. Oh no, no, not increases. Attraction decreases. It is correct. Not one.
First one.
First one is correct. Increases, decreases, decreases. Okay. First is correct. Eh? Now third question. What does third question say?
Specific.
Specific heat capacity of a substance depends on which of the following?
What?
Specific heat capacity of a substance depends on which of the following? Specific heat capacity.
Mass of the substance.
Mass of substance, volume of substance, temperature of substance. That's it.
Nature of substance.
What is that?
Nature of
Nature of substance. Right. Now what is that answer? Nature of substance. What type of substance is that? Okay. Number D. What is the effect of the high specific heat capacity of water? Yeah. Water in the sea heats up faster than the land during the day in coastal areas. Water in sea cools faster than the land at night in coastal areas. The land heats up slower than the water in the sea in the daytime in coastal areas. The land cools faster than the water in the sea at night